Hey, it's Nicnole, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that I ate this week. I learned a lot of unexpected things about myself while recording every meal. I do not eat as healthy as I kind of thought that I did, and I probably eat out a lot more than I should. I'm not really trying to lose weight or anything. This video is going to focus more about maintaining my current self. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My goal with this glow up series is to be the big sister that I never had growing up and help people avoid the mistakes that I made while I was trying to figure it out on my own, so that you can have your own glow up in the most efficient way possible. But that's enough yapping for now. Let me show you everything I ate this week.
Well, the votes are in. Y'all want to see what I eat in a week, so let's get started with breakfast today. We have dinner later today with a big group of friends. For social eating, people generally eat a little more than they usually would, so we're gonna try to not eat too much for breakfast and lunch today. Time to take my Accutane. This one's empty. I'm on 30 milligrams for another month, and then we're gonna start weaning me off of it.
Anime and like fucking forever.
Wait, it's not an anime, it's live action.
Okay. No. I'm here to hang out with people, you know? Oh, the camera?
I didn't use it for a long time, but
I'm surprised it looks so high quality.
I just like it because it's like less obvious looking than a phone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's like kind of low key. He's not allowed to eat anything because I'm vegan.
The purple substance doesn't intrigue you?
What's your favorite?
Like, or vegan? Onions, possibly.
We got home at like 2 a.m. yesterday. After dinner, we ended up going to a friend's house to just like hang out and play board games. I went to bed at like 3 something, and that means I woke up at like 11:40 this morning / afternoon. And today we want to go to Costco, and it's going to be Costco food court for lunch. I'm gonna have a little snack before we go to Costco because I am really hungry. It's 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything yet. These are really good, by the way. I got them from H Mart. What is it? Looks like a chip. Wait, do you want pepperoni or cheese? They're out of stock on the new one, the caramel toast sundae. That's what I wanted. No. Pick up my pepperoni. This looks not very greasy. So satisfying.
It's such a gross picture.
It has to be realistic. Thank you. Eating fruit after eating something heavy because I feel like it's so refreshing. So I've got a plum. Today's Saturday, so after I finish this, I'm gonna go study for a little bit and then just play some Battlefield. The power just went out. Apparently it's a scheduled outage. There's nothing to do, so I'm gonna eat a snack. We have this barbecue Korean pork that we just got. And here's a trick for you young hoes that don't know how to light your range in a power outage. You turn the gas on, and then you take a lighter
Also going to heat the rice on the stove top.
Good morning. We're about to head out, but before we do, I'm gonna have a bite of pineapple that I cut yesterday. Whenever I buy something like a pineapple, I feel like I have to cut it the day that I get it, or else I will just not have the energy to ever deal with it, and then it won't get eaten.
Did y'all recently open or did I just never notice it?
We opened in June.
In June.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I have really bad eyesight.
You're not going to put it in your hand and then get a close-up or something?
Okay, director, creative director. Try biting. Next up. Wait, this one has a bottom.
Pre-meal snack.
Happy Monday.
We are starting our eating today with some takeout. We are starting our eating today. This is my order from the kebab shop. This thing is huge. I get the grilled chicken with saffron rice, no pickled onions, no cucumber. If you love spicy food, this stuff is so good. Wrapped it kind of messy today. Where's my chicken? That was genuinely spicy. I'm kind of dying a little bit right now, so we're going to have some more of the pineapple that I cut as my dessert. And now I'm just making some green tea. It is 7 p.m., but I'm still not hungry because lunch was too big, so we're going to be eating a variety of snacks tonight. I think I'm gonna do a string cheese, a handful of tomatoes, a handful of blackberries, and a handful of blueberries, and then I'm gonna eat some dessert because I have been craving ice cream for the last few days, and I just haven't had time to eat it, I guess. Today is Tuesday and it's noon right now, so we're going to have lunch. While I wait for my water to heat up, I'm going to have some tomatoes. It's my first time making it. I like my food really spicy, so I'm gonna cut some red peppers, dried red peppers. And I'm also going to add an egg for nutrition. I love drunken noodles, although I feel like this is kind of a whitewashed version, kind of tomato forward. And honestly, I mostly eat pre-made food like this. Cooking takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I feel like for young adults, I don't know, some of us who aren't naturally inclined towards cooking just don't care to put in the effort. And now I'm gonna have some pineapple for dessert. I know I'm not gonna want to make my matcha later because I have a day full of meetings, so I'm going to make my matcha now so that it's ready for me when I want it later on. It is 3 p.m. I just went downstairs to refill my water and grab my matcha. And I'm done with all my meetings today, so now I'm just going to study for a bit until we have Pilates.
Oh my god, I'll send it to you. Oh my god, have so much fun.
We're gonna go pick up Chick-fil-A. I want a fry. I'm guilty of always eating my fries and my nuggets in the car. I split this with my boyfriend, so I ate like about half of each of them. I ordered a grilled chicken sandwich, and recently I've been ordering like burgers and sandwiches and stuff without the bun and subbing for a lettuce wrap. Like, it doesn't really affect the flavor at all. Yeah, try it out. Don't be scared of it. It actually tastes really good. The one big downside is that it's super messy. I'm gonna have an orange for dessert. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday and I do have a couple meetings today, so not very exciting. I'm going to have some tomatoes as my appetizer. And excuse the creepy blue contacts because I'm planning to film a makeup look later. It's giving White Walker. Today for lunch, we're having Panda Express. I used to make fun of this stuff when I was little, but honestly, now that I'm older, it's actually kind of good. It's just not Chinese food, but that doesn't mean it's not delicious. I was craving something crunchy, so we got some egg rolls. Bon appetit. I don't know how this happened, but I am hungry. It's not even 6 p.m. yet, and I had a huge lunch. But I think we're gonna have some snacks. Check out my pantry. Strawberries. I gave up on dinner. I don't think I'm going to want to eat an actual meal today, so I'm gonna make some milk tea. I'm gonna do some oolong tea and I'll add some osmanthus at the end. I'm also going to pit and boil some dates for natural sweetness. While we wait for my tea to boil, let's do some unboxing. My friend brought me these blind boxes from her trip to California. We got Nemo! He's so cute. I got the penguin! We're gonna prep my cup with a teaspoon of condensed milk. And topping it off with a little bit of milk. Good morning, guys. Today's Thursday, so it's the last day. For breakfast, we're gonna have some yogurt. And while I have my yogurt, I'm waiting for my blueberries to soak. The yogurt is sweet, but I still want something a little bit more sweet. So we're gonna have one of these dark chocolate Kit Kats. Alright, I do not feel like eating lunch today, so we're gonna make some coffee. I'm gonna add cinnamon, and today I'm also going to try adding nutmeg. Okay, I think the nutmeg was a mistake in my coffee. I don't like it, so I'm just gonna eat half of this instead. I just got back from Pilates, and I'm going to make these chicken drunken noodles again, but this time I'm going to modify the sauce a little bit because I want it to taste a little more authentic. And I'm gonna have these Chinese flavored vegetables as my pre-meal snack because I am kind of famished right now. And I'm gonna finish my pineapple because it's a couple days old now. Last snack for real. I'm gonna have some rose green tea as a digestive aid.
It's Friday again, so that means we're concluding this What I Eat in a Week. My takeaway is that you can eat a lot of junk food and still maintain your body as long as you don't eat in excess. Generally, I eat 2 meals a day and sometimes I like to snack. Definitely have a bit of a sweet tooth and that's something that I try to manage. I go to Pilates once or twice a week and I like to try to hit at least 10,000 steps a day, usually on my treadmill. I loosely practice intermittent fasting. I'll eat my first meal whenever I feel hungry and I try to have dinner at around 6 or 7 p.m. and I don't eat anything after that meal. But I do make exceptions to that when I'm eating socially or if I'm out with friends. So as I always say, the key is balance. I hope that this was helpful to you in some way and that you maybe learned something from this. As always, thank you so much for watching and make sure to comment what topic you'd like for me to cover next in the Glow Up series.